lots of fun. Superbook fell off a shelf, look what they've done. When it hit the computer, oh, they were surprised. Superbook got programmed in, now it's computerized. Now it's computerized. Superbook, take a look. Superbook, Superbook, we've got to look. Superbook. It shows us all the places that we want to go and look. Superbook,
Superbook, Superbook. Our story for today.
David the King.
As usual, our story begins at the house just down the street and around the corner. Let's see what's happening today.
Can you do it, Chris? I'll try. There. You mean Ruffles disappeared there? That's right. At least that's what Gizmo reported. The dog just simply disappeared. That's weird. Come on, Ruffles. That's it. Come to me. Uh-huh. I can imagine how they must feel. There's both of them now. Still searching. Yuri, don't give up. Think positively. Uriah, are you in here? Watch it.
Where is Yuri?
He's not here right now.
But I heard you shouting. Yuri, don't give up.
Right. That's because Chris and I want to try out for cheerleading at school next year. Right, Chris? That's right. Practicing like 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Yuri, Yuri, Yuri.
I see.
Meanwhile, to continue our other story, after David spared Saul's life and Saul returned home, David and his followers went down to the wilderness of Paran, where they set up camp. But David had trouble feeding 600 men, so he sent 10 young men on a very special mission.
Those men are in a big hurry, all right. I wonder what's up.
I wouldn't know that. That man over there, he might know.
All right, let's ask him. Hey, mister, where are those men running to?
Up to Mount Carmel. David sent them.
I see. Would that be a good place to look for our dog?
Your dog?
A cute little dog, about this size, and her name is Ruffles.
Nope, never saw it.
I see.
Master, maybe Ruffles skipped ahead to another time.
Right. Thanks for your help. Maybe we'll go to Mount Carmel.
Thank you.
No, wait just a minute.
Sir?
Wouldn't you like to join us for the wonderful feast we're going to be having?
For a feast?
David sent 10 men to get food from Nabal. He's a very rich man with over 3,000 sheep.
3,000? That's a lot of sheep.
David's men protected his property on Mount Carmel. Therefore, he should be happy to pay us back.
So everyone was smiling because they were thinking about that wonderful feast.
Absolutely right. You see, our food supply has been mighty sparse. Takes a lot of food to feed 600 men.
Master, messengers from David's camp are here.
What do they want of me?
Peace be unto you, Nabal. Good health to you and to all of your household.
Come to the point, young man. Can't you see I'm busy?
We have come with a message from David, son of Jesse.
Be sure to take as much wool as you can.
The time of sheep shearing must be a very special and festive time around here.
Yes, it is.
Sir, when your shepherds were with us at Carmel, we did not mistreat them. Nothing of theirs was missing, ever. If you ask your own servants, I know they will confirm what I say. We protected them and your sheep the entire time they were on Mount Carmel.
So what?
Therefore, David requests that you be very favorably disposed toward us. And at this very festive time, you give his men whatever you can for them to eat.
Oh, does he?
By your leave.
Who is this David? Who does this son of Jesse think he is? There are many men these days who are breaking away from their masters. Why should I take my bread and the meat I slaughtered and give it away to strange men that I don't even know where they came from? Except David. You may tell Master David that I am appalled.
I am not a beggar. We protected his sheep and shepherds. Strap on your swords!
Yes, sir. Let's go.
So Nabal would repay our good with evil. Right then, we will repay him in kind, the kind he understands. Nabal must be taught the value of sharing. Now.
They must have come back without any food.
Instead of feasting today, they're gonna be fighting.
Oh.
Well, and all the happiness that money can buy me.
Mistress.
Yes?
Come. David sent messengers from the desert to give our master his greetings, but Nabal hurled insults at them. Yet these men were very good to us. They protected us night and day when we herded the sheep.
Oh, dear me.
Now, you better think what can be done. Disaster will befall our master and his entire household, I fear.
Very well. I shall speak to David and give him as much food as he will take. Oh. Yes. David, I am Abigail, wife of Master Nabal. Please pay no attention to that wicked man, Nabal. He is just what his name implies, a fool, and folly goes with him.
Abigail?
That is my name. Forgive my boldness in speaking to you.
His wife?
And your servant. Please hear what your servant has to say. The Almighty kept you from shedding blood. Let him avenge all your enemies, and keep yourself blameless. Let this gift which I brought be given to your men, and when the Lord has brought you success, remember me.
Praise the Lord, who has sent Abigail this day to meet me. If you had not come to meet me, not one of Nabal's men would be alive by the break of day.
Praise be.
May you be truly blessed in your judgment, and keeping me from harm to myself through vengeance at my own hand. Go home in peace, Abigail. I have heard your words and grant your request.
You're most kind.
I wouldn't give David anything. What's mine is mine. What? Slaughtered all of us?
Most surely he would have. Nabal! Nabal!
But Nabal's heart failed him, and he became like stone. About 10 days later, the Lord struck Nabal, and he died.
Praise God, through whom justice was upheld. He has kept us all from spilling blood, yet caused Nabal's greedy wrongdoing to receive divine punishment.
This is positively excellent.
I'm glad you're happy.
Commander! Commander David! We have terrible news, sir.
Terrible?
Our spies report that Saul is coming after you with 3,000 men.
Really? confirm it.
Abner, are you sure that David is here?
He is.
By now, David's popularity among the people was running very high.
Long live David!
But Saul continued his hatred. Michal, Saul's daughter, you remember, and David's wife, warned David so he could escape from the palace. But Saul was worried about the prophecy that David would be the next king of Israel. And he had reason.
Father, I thought you'd become reconciled with David.
Never. In my heart of hearts, I hope to destroy him.
Yes, but, Father, you've never really understood David. He's my friend and very loyal.
I'm aware of that. But if you hope to be king, David must be sacrificed.
Oh, no. God, help David to escape. David! Saul and all his men are sound asleep. Now's our chance.
Fine. We must then be off, men.
David, God has delivered your enemy into your hands. Now then, let me pin him to the ground with his own spear. I won't strike him more than once.
Hold. Do not destroy him. One may not harm a chosen one of God and be devoid of blame.
But you must admit this man means to end your life.
The Lord himself will strike him in his own time. Now, take his spear and his water jug, and let's go.
No one saw them come or go, because the Lord had put all of Saul's camp into a deep sleep.
Come on, Abner. Wake up now. You've had enough sleep. Aren't you going to answer me?
Who calls?
A man like you, Abner. Or perhaps there is no man in all Israel quite like you.
I know that voice. David, why have you come here?
I've come to say you have failed in your job by not guarding your master, the Lord's anointed.
How dare you?
Tell me then, where are the king's spear and water jug that were near his head?
What?
Abner, where is my spear? And what happened to my water jug?
Oh, sir, there. Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty.
Good morning, my lord the king.
Is that your voice? David, my son?
Your servant, my lord. But why is my lord pursuing his servant? What am I guilty of? Yet the king of Israel has come out to seek my life as one hunts for a partridge. I believe you may have need of this jug and your spear.
Those are mine?
The Lord delivered you into my hands, but I would not put forth my hand against the Lord's anointed. As surely as I valued your life today, so may my life be precious to the Lord.
David,
Your Majesty.
forgive me. The blame is all mine.
God bless the man who admits his guilt and resolves to change.
David, do you believe him?
Yes, I believe he is sincere for the moment. But will it last? One day I fear I may be destroyed by the hand of Saul. The best thing I can do is to escape to the land of the Philistines. Then Saul will give up searching for me anywhere in Israel, and I will slip out of his hand.
That's a place. Look, there's Ruffles. Yeah, there's there she is, but where is she this time? Let's see if the computer can tell us.
Well, the place seems to be named Ziklag, a Philistine city. The time reference is only 1 year from where Gizmo is.
Right. We'd better inform Yuri and Gizmo.
This the place Quiz told us?
My computer says it is.
Your computer doesn't always work. Listen! It's Ruffles! Come on!
Must you always run?
Here, doggy! Where? Ah!
That is not Ruffles.
I know.
Still, I feel that she is near.
Listen, that sounds like... It is! Waffles! Come here, girl! That's right! Come on, Waffles! At last! Huh? What's going on here?
They are soldiers.
Come on through, Waffles!
Too dangerous here. Move back.
But...
These soldiers are really David's men living in the land of the Philistines. When war broke out again between the Philistines and the Israelites, David was asked to help the Philistines.
Last. Now we can get Waffles. Waffles! Waffles!
She has disappeared.
That was really Waffles.
Could it be that she was caught up in that line of march and went along with all those men?
A possibility. Let's follow those men.
Now the Philistines gathered all their forces at Aphek. As their lords and rulers gathered their units of hundreds and thousands, David and his men stayed close to King Achish.
What are all those Hebrews doing here with our forces?
That is David and his followers. He has already been with me for over a year.
David, but he was a great fighter for the Israelites and defeated us.
He's gone on many raiding parties this past year for me. I find absolutely no fault with him.
My advice would be, send those men back. They should not be allowed to go into battle with us.
David could turn against us during the fighting if he were to go along. How better for David to gain favor with King Saul and by taking the heads of our men.
Yes. Isn't that the man they sang about? Saul has slain his thousands, but David has slain his tens of thousands. He must not come with us.
We insist, Your Majesty, send him back.
So be it. Since you're so very disturbed, I shall ask him to go back.
Uh-oh. Look, Master, is that not David and his men?
But now they're going in the other direction. Anyway, now we can see if Waffles is with them. Look real good. Come on, where's Waffles?
David and his men reached Ziklag on the third day, only to find it deserted, burning, and in ruins.
Oh, David, thank God.
Are you all right?
The Amalekites raided and carried off women and children.
What? We shall pursue them. What is more, we shall rescue the women and children.
Some of the men cannot go on.
Then they can remain with the supplies. Those who can make it, follow me!
Look! There they are! They're coming back!
Are the women with them?
We have won the battle! Rejoice!
David, since those that stayed here didn't share in the battle, why should they share in the plunder?
There, we risked our lives.
Take it, their wives and children, that's enough.
No, my brothers, you must not be that way. What we gained because the Lord protected us and helped us win the battle.
But we fought.
That's right. And while you fought, they stayed here, protecting our supplies and equipment so we would not be burdened. Every man did his part as he was able.
Share and share alike?
You have said it. Does everybody here agree?
Meanwhile, the Philistines fought hard against Israel, and many Israelites were slain on Mount Gilboa. The Philistines pressed hard. The fighting grew fierce around Saul, and they wounded him critically.
Armor bearer,
Yes, Majesty.
draw your sword and run it through me, for I am doomed to die. But I would not have them capture me first.
Oh, but sir, I can't. My training is to see to your safety.
There's no other way.
Your Majesty.
What? King Saul is dead. And Jonathan, is he? Jonathan is dead, my friend.
You are like a brother to me.
O Lord, may you have mercy on his soul. Your glory, O Israel, lies slain. How the mighty have fallen in battle. I grieve for you, Jonathan, my brother. My brother.
David was 30 years old when he became king. He ruled over Judah for 7.5 years, and over all Israel and Judah for 33 years.
This is very special.
That's true, but still no waffles. Gizmo, think we will ever find her?
You know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
You're right. We gotta keep going like David did. Everything works out right if you got faith.
Chris and Joy and everyone were having lots of fun. Superbook fell off a shelf. Look what they've done. When it hit the computer, oh, they were surprised. Superbook got programmed in. Now it's computerized. Now it's computerized. Superbook, take a look. Superbook, Superbook, we've got to look. Superbook. It shows us all the places that we want to go and look.